a sound check really quick. Let me know in the comments if you are able to participate, if you guys can hear me loud and clear. I'm just going to adjust while you guys are coming into the live stream. Don't mind me. Okay. But yeah, let me know if you guys can hear me okay, because I'm like moving stuff around right now before I get this started. Hi guys, hi Rich Beef, hi Kyrie, hi 89, hi Mike, thank you for being a member. Hi Princess, hi Pretty, hi Fleet, hi Randon, hi Alexis and Montel, and Lord Key and Star. Okay. Hold on, guys. I don't know why this is like not cooperating. Okay. I think that's good. I think I had it like all crazy. Hi guys, welcome into today's live stream. Okay. I'm getting a specific message that you guys have a lot of things going on and some type of effery around you. So we're going to get into that. I'm going to bless this message during the live stream. Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Calling upon my angels, my ancestors only of the highest white light, and Archangel Michael as I calibrate to the energy of the collective. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Thank you, 89. Hi, Darcy. Hi, Lucky. Did I say hi, Kyrie? Yeah, unseen sources. Sources and forces around you that want you to pay attention to them, and it's not going to happen. Okay? Whatever dusty, busted energy this is, it's not happening. It's a no. It's a never. You guys are getting ready to serve people the brutal truth. You are the walking brutal truth, and you're not the one to toy with. Okay? This message is going to be very specific to those that are chosen, those that are in their purpose. They know what the F is going on. Okay? If you're in this live chat, you're like, I don't know what the frick is going on. This is not your message. There are plenty of others. I will not let anyone ruin this message for anyone else that it is their message. I will immediately block you and remove you from the chat. So really think about that before you make yourself or insert yourself as important when you're not. Okay? There are people that need this message, but I am getting that there's going to be others that will try to block this message. And I'm not having that. Not today, Satan. Okay? Your comeback will strike fear. If people thought you were off in the bushes, or if you were taking a nap, or you were just busy doing life, you will strike fear when you come back. Okay? Your comeback is here. And not only will it strike fear, but it will serve inspiration. It will serve goosebumps, as it should. Okay? There are some people that are skating on very thin ice with you. They maybe want to bury the hatchet. That's probably not going to happen, though you might have forgiven them. It's just not happening. I'm getting a lot of Scorpio energy, people that try to cancel you, censor you, create issues for you. They've had their arrow aimed at you whole time, created third-party situations, smear campaigns, gossip, and now they want to be excused from the table. Where are they going though? Okay, poetic justice is here. Where are these people going? They wanted to create all this chaos at the table and now they want to be excused. Oh, wait, I think I'm at the wrong tea party. Do you? Do you? I can't. Okay, we have money jacked. Somebody's been trying to steal money from you guys. Okay, the brutal truth, I'm going to serve it to you hot. On top of that, I'm going to show you guys what's going on for you and how you're going to be protecting yourself in this new era. Era. There's a lot of wickedness. There is a lot of wickedness and evil eye and spiritual attacks trying to kick you while you're down. And you got something for their ass. Okay? I'm going to say that again. There are monitoring, demonic trolls trying to kick you while you're down, because that's probably the only time they could get one in. Like, let's be so for real. You are the spiritual knockout. So the only time they could really get one in is if you're down, not paying attention, not prayed up and strapped, not keeping in touch with your, your direct line to the Most High, to God, the universe, whoever it is that you pray to. The only way these people could get a swing in or anything else is if you were already down and not paying attention. Literally, both eyes would have to be closed for them to get one in. But they are still trying it because they're what? They're cowards. They are cowards. Somebody's been trying to block you of opportunities. You guys already know this, but they're especially trying now because they think you're down and out for the count. When in fact, right now, you are moving so slowly and so quietly that they don't understand that you hear everything and you see everything. Your sight and your hearing is amplified at this time because you have slowed down everything around you. Let me give you an example. I had a death in the family, so I haven't really been on here. If you guys watched today's upload, I don't know what was going on with the visual. It's like the resolution on the edit rendered way too high, but I don't know if anybody noticed except for me. If you guys watched that video and you thought the resolution was high, put a star in the comments in the live chat. Okay, put a star in the live chat if you noticed that the resolution was high. Because I didn't know if it was just my device, if it was just my camera, or if you guys saw that on the edit as well. Because I was like, is it just me? Because I got 300 comments here and nobody has said anything. Nobody has said anything. Literally nothing. And I was like, am I the only one seeing that this is like bright and you can like barely see me because it's like, I don't know. You guys could see that? You look shiny. Lord, stop. So what I was going to say in regards to that, the example is a lot of you guys know I'm dealing with the death in the family and I'm dealing with some personal issues right now. So, maybe some demonic entities, they're bored and they're, skipping around town to whatever little tea party they're trying to find. And they would think, oh, let's stop at Brittany's because, she's been down and out. And she's been going through some stuff. So this would be the wrong time. I'm going to say that again. If you have earbuds in, you might want to turn down the volume because I'm going to be hitting the bell a lot. Okay? I am never the one. And if I have slowed down everything in my life, I am the wrong fucking one. You feel me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You'd have a better chance of getting me while I'm spinning circles and running figure eights around all these other Decepticons, you might have a chance then. But not when I've slowed everything down and I see everything. It would be the wrong time. You would think, oh my gosh, let's kick her. Let's get her. She's down right now. But I'm not. So you might want to try that again. You might want to try that again. Okay? Hi, Priestess. Hi, Draconic Priestess. It's nice to see you. It is not... There is so much poetic justice coming in. There are so many fingerprints at the scene of the things that have been going on. Okay, the scene of all of the scenes of these crimes, there are fingerprints everywhere, and they're all different people. And I don't know. I'm just getting that there's some issues that you guys are working through, and you've got everybody in the doghouse right now. Everybody. People that have tried to cancel you, tried to block you from opportunities. Yeah, people that have been smearing your name over and over and over again, just rubbing it in the dirt. They've been on thin ice with you, but I'm getting specifically people that want to know what type of money you're making, that are pocket watching you, that think that you have more than you have. They want to stop you, or they want to like C block you. You feel what I'm saying? They want to, you got like big, you have BDE. Okay? You have BDE. And they want to block you from getting any action. That's how these people are. They want to block you from getting any action. They're here for the clout. They're here for the tea party. They're here for the attention. They're here for the adoration. And you're not here for that. So many people are getting humbled around you, and you are just making sure you are your number one priority. Affirm it below. I am my number one priority. So who could kick you while you were down if you were making yourself the number one priority? If you've taken everybody off the pedestal, you put them in the doghouse, and you put yourself on the pedestal. People want to get close to you right now, and you're not going to let them. You have so much going on right now. You are not going to let people get close to you like that. You are only going to let those that really support you and care for you. Those are the only people that are going to get this in this vicinity. Okay? We have bottom of the deck. Watch your back. But it was in reverse. These people want to intimidate you. They want to fearmonger you. They want to make you feel like, oh my gosh, you need to watch your back because you're coming out weak. And I feel like me and all my friends can take you. But what I'm getting is you are going to be coming out of the gates fierce and showing people, no, it's about to be lit. This tea party is about to be lit. You need to watch your back. Riddle me what? Affirm it below. Riddle me what? It's about to be lit. Okay? You are that meme of Megan Fox like lighting her tongue on fire. Okay? That's you. That's the collective. Like, I'm crazy. My cheese is off the cracker. Marbles are all over the floor. I am not the one. I am not the one to toy with. Never the one. Rob, thank you for your donation. You guys could be dealing with a Gemini, a Cancer, or Scorpio. I'm getting that strongly. Let me know in the comments if that resonates. But yeah, somebody's been trying to steal from you, and they've been trying to use children as a manipulative tool. So whether this is a sibling, a niece, a nephew, a grandchild, your own child, and you're dealing with a baby daddy, baby mama, an ex-spouse, whatever the case is, somebody is trying to use the little ones against you. Because who else is this smear going to work on? Who else is this smear going to work on? Thank you guys for the confirmation. Hi, Fury World. Lucky. Priestess. I love you too. Thank you guys. Yeah, riddle me what? It's about to be lit. They're like, oh, they're sitting in a whole bunch of lemons. Let's get them. Let's team up against them. That's not going to work. Let's involve the little guys, the little ones, because they're impressionable. That's not going to work either. You feel me? That is not going to work. Using this tactic, okay, that will only work for a short time. Children grow up. Okay, children grow up. You guys are going to be showing people through this comeback that you are not the one to toy with. There is something that you are considering right now. And it has to do with the last message that I gave you guys. There is something that you are considering, or there could be 1 to 3 things that you are heavily considering. And you are going to take the leap because it's going to help you quantum shift. You're ready for a new timeline. You're tired of like, do I go that way? Oh, I don't know. Do I go this way? Oh, I don't know. And then you have everyone else trying to gather around you to create some issues that are pocket watching you and trying to send S magic, car magic, love spells. It's all janky. It's all sesame. Okay. The sesame crack magic is real to them. It is real to them. So maybe these are people that you haven't had confrontation with in a long time, but know that whatever you're doing, it's on lock. Poetic justice is here. The things that you've been building, you are getting a love letter from the universe that what you're doing is solid. Even though you're going through some turmoil, even though you're doing some shadow work and some healing, even though you're over here slowing things down, you are on solid ground, solid foundation. It is rooted. It's not going anywhere. Even if you feel a little bit indecisive right now, you are still going to be getting ready for this quantum shift, this quantum leap by making the risk necessary. Okay? You know that there's a big breakthrough here, but you are feeling like an imposter. And the reason why some of you guys could be feeling like that is because you are not able to be as brutal or forthcoming or as transparent as you would like to be. Let me give you an example. For me, I'm a very private person, but being on social media, that's, sometimes walking a tightrope. There are certain things that I don't share, and I'm very, tight-lipped about. At the same time, wanting to share with the collective and the community that we're building, you want to share things, but you have to be careful of what you share, especially if you are used to being attacked on social media and spiritually. So you guys could be feeling like a fraud, like, oh, I want to get this off of my chest and I want to say that and I wish I could do that, but you know that that's not a good idea. Because everyone will think that they can tell you what time it is, or that they know better than you, or they will try to use it against you. You guys are also used to being in circumstances or work environments or family dynamics where you share something and it makes you appear weak or vulnerable, and then they pounce on you. I want you guys to understand how powerful you are, that people all around have to gather to come and take you out. I really want you to think about that. That is how powerful you guys are. Every demonic little troll has to go gather with the troll across the street that they don't like and they don't F with, because the common denominator is you. Okay? So maybe you've been down and out and keeping it to yourself. Actually, I'm getting that whoever I'm speaking to, you are very good at doing that. Okay, because this group of light workers that I'm speaking to, you guys are a ray of sunshine for the collective or for the community that you're building. You want people to live and to love and to laugh, and you don't ever want to be the one that rains on their parade, or you don't want to feel like a burden to them by telling them what's going on with you. So you could be feeling kind of sad. Like, I want to share all of these things, but I know that I need to keep some things close to the chest and private. You are not a fraud. You are not an imposter. You are not being deceitful. You have not been overhyped. You are not a scam. I'm going to say that again. You are not an imposter. You are not a fraud. You have not been deceitful. You have not been overhyped. And you are not a scam. Because there are so many things hidden that are about to be revealed to you, that's another reason why you're needing to keep some of this stuff quiet. You are having to put yourself first, even though you're used to putting others first. Whether we call that people pleasing or being too nice, you are serving yourself the brutal truth. I want to serve as an inspiration and as a spiritual teacher to others, but how will I do that if I am not taking the best and utmost care of myself? So that's what you guys are trying to figure out right now. You're trying to figure out where to stay, where to leave, what's not working out anymore, and what risk are you willing to take, even though it might be terrifying. You are getting ready to take a leap, a jump, and it feels brutal because you're like, oh my gosh, I've got to do this, I've got to do this, I've got to say that. But I don't know, you're getting these love messages right now to focus on the love that you're receiving, to focus on everything that's being slowed down, because you are getting ready for a thunderous clap back and comeback tour. Okay? You are getting ready. You are being prepared for a thunderous clapback and comeback tour. So I want you guys to affirm it below. No one pivots like me. I'm walking on sunshine. You feel me? No one pivots like me. I am walking on sunshine. You guys have been having to hide a lot of pain or mask certain things because either people would love to hear it or they want to kick you while you're down. And that can feel really lonely sometimes when you feel like you're trying to share things and people aren't listening, or they're only listening so they can respond and pounce, or they're only listening so they can use it against you. That can feel very lonely. Thank you guys. Yes, Pocahontas is here in your guys' charms. We have the letter H, N, V, and B. I'm hearing an airplane. We have the leaf. We have unicorns. We have the dove. We have the angel, the witch. We have pressed. You are taking yourself out of a pressure cooker. You are taking the pressure that you normally put on yourself and you're putting that to the side. That has not been easy for you to do. You guys put a lot of pressure on yourself to be the very best, to always show up, and to help and serve others. You take your purpose and your title very seriously. You have earned your title. So you don't have to go swords blazing every day of the week because you've already earned said title. But there's this energy around you that makes where you feel like you have to obsess or feel desperate or chase because maybe you're not able to do things as fast as you would like to. Maybe you're not feeling your best or not feeling your greatest. Maybe there's some family issues or relationship issues that are really weighing heavy on you. So this pressure has been building and you are doing everything that you can to put that pressure to the side because you know that you are at your boiling point, you are at your breaking point, that there's only so much that you can take. And you also might be confused on why there's so many people sprung on you while you're not really around. It's because you always needed this time for yourself. You always needed this time for yourself, this break that you're taking, the way that you're pivoting, the way that you're slowing down. You are flipping the script on a lot of the people that find you predictable. Okay, you are no longer predictable. Let me give you guys an example. If everyone knows that you do donations on Tuesday, you work at the soup kitchen on Wednesday, and then you go to sewing class on Thursday. If that was your schedule for like 2 to 4 years, and then all of a sudden you're not there, people are going to be like, wait, what? What are they doing? They would find that predictable because you always show up. Now you're going to be showing up, but in a different way. You're going to be showing up for yourself. And so people are confused right now. Let them be confused. Let them be pressed about what you're doing and where you're at. Okay? Okay, I want to pull out some tarot and see what else is going on for you guys. But you're definitely going through a big rebirth and breakthrough of honoring the brutal truth in your life and how you serve it. Okay? I'm going to say that again. You are going through a breakthrough of how you're going to serve yourself, the brutal truth, and others. You are learning that you really aren't the one to toy with, because all kinds of towers could have come in while you were dealing with these issues that you've been dealing with. Whether they were relationship or family, a lot of other towers or upheavals could have come in, and it could have been way more tumultuous. And I feel like for some of you, it was not that way because you have been working through so many shadow aspects. Okay? You've been working through so many shadow aspects that some things have not been upheavaled as scary as it could have been, or maybe normally would be. We have the Queen of Pentacles. You guys might be holding back a lot of tears or feeling like you need to cry more. There's some type of emotion that you really want to let out. You are choosing to focus on other things. But I feel like the Most High doesn't want you to have to worry so much about money. Your guys' message is to know that it's already there. You don't have to worry about your bank account as much. And this is how it's going to be in the upcoming weeks. You're getting ready for this quantum shift. You're not going to have to worry about what's in your bank account, even though you normally would. Let's say you're like, oh my gosh, I got to pay all these bills, and then this is going to happen. Oh my gosh, and then this is going to happen, and then this is going to happen, and I really don't want to think about it. So you're just not going to think about it. You're going to pay it like you have it, and more is on the way. You are going to pay it, and pay it like you have it, and more is on the way. And that could be very terrifying, okay? You guys could be swiping credit cards left and right, but help is on the way because of all of the work that you've been putting in. And that's why I always tell you guys to pray or, use your intuition and use your discernment before claiming a message. Because the message is for those that have been putting in the work for whatever the channeled message is tied to. You guys have been working through limiting beliefs, especially around finances and having money stolen. Okay? And now you're coming out with a vengeance where you're not really going to be worried so much about people stealing from you, because if they try that, like the others did, you're not the same old. You feel me? You are not the same old. So anybody that wants to do that thinks that they can come in and destabilize you. Like us going in the Wayback Machine. That ain't happening. That is not happening. Okay, so you guys are working through limiting beliefs and knowing that, yeah, okay, I did lose some money having to deal with this over here. I'm going to lose money dealing with that over there, but you're no longer going to be looking at it as losing money. Some of it is an investment. Okay, let's say you guys had to put down deposits and admin fees to find a new place. And you're like, oh my gosh, I got denied. Now I just lost money. Oh, I got denied. I just lost money. No, look at it as an investment, because maybe you're going to sleep better at night in the future knowing that you weren't ever supposed to live at that place, and that place. Let's say you guys have doctor bills, hospital bills stacking up. You are going to make payments towards these things knowing that more is on the way, even though these bills could be super overwhelming. That, for some of you guys, could be the risk. Like, I'm just going to pay it. Yeah, the money could run out. It very well could. But I'm just going to pay it. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm really proud of you guys for really trying to work through this programming that has restricted you around relationships and around finances, especially. Okay, so instead of you stressing so much about the number that's in your account, what's depleting, where it's going, when you start spending money that way, like, I already have it, I'm already driving my dream car, there are less worries when you go to deal with those said things. This is just like from my own personal experience, what I've noticed. When I don't make a big to-do out of paying the bill, if I just like, okay, these are due, just freaking pay them. Because I used to dilly-dally around that when I was in college. Like, oh my gosh, I was the worst. I was very theatrical. I was very dramatic when I would go to pay the bill. I'd be like, do I want to get my nails done or do I want to pay the bill? Do I want to get my nails done or do I want to pay the bill? Now I'm like, just pay the bill and pay that bill and pay that bill, and there will be money still for the nails. Yes, there will. You guys are starting to realize, like, okay, there's just going to be some. I don't know how. But it will be there for what I need and for what I want. Okay? But I used to do that, just living life on the edge, trying to backhanded, undermining myself, trying to sabotage, like, ooh, do I have money for that? Do I pay the rent? Not pay the rent. Pay the rent? Not pay the rent. You know what I mean? We are growing past this where we are feeling fortunate enough to be able to pay those bills. I mean, really think about that. There are a lot of people in this timeline, in this collective, all over the world, that are not able to even do that. Really think about that. Think about people that are getting laid off, that are on the street right now, sleeping in their cars, in shelters, worried about what they're going to eat tonight, and a roof over their head and how cold it is outside. And you have enough to at least pay these bills and you have a job. That's what you're going to start focusing on. You know what? I'll get the other stuff later. It's fine. In this economy, you are feeling fortunate to just be able to pay those things. And now that you're willing to put financial restrictions and beliefs to the side, you are coming back with a vengeance. You are coming back with a vengeance, and it will strike fear in others because you are going to stand on what you stand on. You said what you said when you said it. A lot of people they don't like the predictions that you make. Oh, they don't like it. Their feelings get hurt. There are people that they don't like the predictions that you make. They don't like how smart you are. They don't like that you're always 30 steps ahead. They don't like that you always are walking around like there's always enough. There's always enough. They're like, why are they like that? Like, everyone's in scarcity over here, and you are just happy that there's a roof over your head, happy that there's food in your fridge, and that you have enough money to pay your bills. And these other people are upset that you're happy, you're intelligent. I don't know. A lot of your predictions are coming true this year. And not only are these predictions, bestie, these are things that you prayed for. Okay? These are not only predictions, these are things that you prayed for. You prayed for strength. Rob, thank you for your donation. You prayed for strength. You prayed to be fed knowledge, to be more receptive to that. And that is exactly what you're doing. Instead of letting the knowledge that the divine is giving you go in one ear and out the other, you are standing on business knowing, like, okay, I was right. I prayed. I listened. I'm being divinely led. And I'm going to obey. And I'm going to serve the collective in however you guys serve your community or your collective. Oh, thank you, 89. Yeah, you guys are going to be moving forward in a big way, but very supported. Everyone's always teaming up against you, but you have an angelic army behind you. You have an angelic army behind you. When I lose loved ones, and I feel like it's been often the last couple of years, it's sad, it's heartbreaking, it's disappointing when you think you have more time. But at the same time, I'm starting to realize now when I'm praying, I feel like they're with me. Now when I'm, worried and I want those that watch over me to, to have them near, I feel like they are near, that they are in fact watching over me. And it gives me a comfort that it used to not give me. You have ancestors and those watching over you that are not going to let people toy with you, okay, out here. And there's a reason why maybe they have a spiritual purpose, or they're being, we don't orchestrate. We're the co-creators, and whatever the higher power is, we don't know that plan, okay? For every old body, we don't know God's plans. But maybe in those plans, you are supposed to be divinely protected in many realms, okay? You are supposed to be divinely protected in many realms against the spiritual W, the attacks that people try to send your way. These people want to play in graveyards, and you're in graveyards too. So are your ancestors. You are not the one. I'm going to say that again. Many of them, they want to sleep in the graveyard, play in the graveyard, grab the dirt, and send you all types of effery. You are not the one. You are not the one. Okay? I cannot. We have the Nine of Cups. You are going to be feeling not only present, but happy. Like, okay, maybe don't have your dream car right now or your dream house right now, but you know it's on the way because you've predicted it and all your predictions are coming true. Affirm it below. My prayers are being answered and my predictions are coming true. Okay? My prayers are being answered and my predictions are coming true. I'm so excited for you guys. So let's say people in your workplace, for instance, you've been telling them like, hey, this is what's going to happen with the economy and this is what's going to happen in the workplace. And these are some of the things that could happen. And they're just like, oh my gosh, you don't know what you're talking about. But you do. And you're not going to tell them how you know, but you know. And now they're seeing these events unfold and they're like, oh my gosh, collective was right. They were right. They said that this was going to happen with the economy. They said that this was going to happen with our jobs, that they were going to lay people off and cut their hours and riddle me what. And you were right. You were right because you're paying attention. You understood the assignment. Okay? You understood the assignment. We have the Three of Pentacles. You're going to be receiving things in sets of 3 during this comeback season. You will be receiving friends in sets of 3. Help in sets of 3. money in sets of three, and recognition in sets of three. You are used to people trying to team up, but now you are getting your own team together. Whether you're the one orchestrating it or not, there is a team that's going to be helping you with more than you realize for this quantum shift. Some of you guys will be able to get the vehicle that you want, get the car that you want, get the house that you want. Maybe you guys need a nanny or a housekeeper or a landscaper or whatever it is that you need. You will be allowed or able to afford more help. Okay, you guys will be able to afford the help that you have always wanted, and you will be celebrating. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that I can get the help that I need, and I also know that it's helping somebody else. Let's say you guys do content, or you're an influencer. Maybe now you guys can pay an editor, or you can pay somebody for marketing or for advertising, or whatever it is that you're interested in and you want to take off of your plate. There will be money for that. You will have a payroll, a bankroll, and a payroll. Oh, thank you, Draconic Priestess. Thank you. Night, night. I appreciate you. You're so kind. So let's see. Let's see what else we have for you guys. Anything else? We have the sun. I feel like you guys have been on a yo-yo. You've been excited, and then you get yanked back. And then you've been excited, and then you get yanked back. Like, well, I thought like this was the time, and this was the leap. The leap is near. But you know that there's a couple of things that you have to work through that are they might be intimidating to you. Let's say, I don't really want to use this example, but I'll use this example. Let's say you've been having health issues, God forbid, and you know you need to get tested for something. You're like, oh, I really don't want to know, but you know that you need to find out. You will kind of see what's in your way blocking you. Let's say you've been broken up with somebody for a while and now you need to serve them with divorce papers. Okay, I'm just trying to think of some examples. There's something that you are needing to do to move on. Is it leaving that job? Is it putting in your, is it resigning? Is it serving somebody with papers? Is it firing somebody? Is it trespassing someone? Is it getting an order of protection? Okay, we're going left here, but you guys know what I mean. You are seeing what the final steps are to feel better about what is going on with you, because you're this butterfly trying to come out of this cocoon, but every time you try to like peek out, they're like, it's not time yet. You're not ready. And you're like, well, what else am I supposed to do in here? You have good news coming. You're going to take a risk. You're going to move towards some type of action that terrifies you, and you are going to get good news. For example, let's say you serve your ex with some papers, like I'm going to have to fight them for custody or child support or divorce papers, but they're served and they don't flip out and they don't bug out. And you come to court with an attorney and they don't have one. Wouldn't that be good news? That'd be pretty good news because they don't have a proper defense. That is kind of like the message I'm getting. You can make these moves that terrify you. You have a proper defense. These other people that are acting big and bad and bold, they don't have a proper defense. And when you move with your spirit team, you will strike fear in others. Okay? You will strike fear in others. I had this happen with a family member a long time ago. They got served with papers and they didn't have, legal counsel. And so me and my husband got him legal counsel. And so he went in there with an attorney, and then she didn't have one. Okay? She did not have, even though she went in swords blazing, you've been served, ha ha. He showed up with his protection, his attorney. And guess who won? He did. You will strike fear in others because they thought they could try you because you were quiet or you were busy or you running a life, a community, a collective, a family, a household. They thought you had time and you're going to show them how you deal with them. You feel me? These people have obviously bumped their head. They have bumped their head because your spirit team is coming in swift. You cannot be dismissed. You cannot be rejected. Not in the way you think you're going to be. Like, oh my gosh, if I have to tell them that they're fired, if I have to cut their hours, if I have to write this person up, if I have to go to an attorney, get legal counsel, if I have to get an order of protection, whatever it is that you're like, I don't want to do that. You're gonna do that. You're going to see how divinely led you actually are and how divinely protected you actually are. Okay? Thank you, Embers. I hope I said that right. Hi, Sunny D. Okay. We have the Fortress and the Shooting Star. Spirit wants you guys to know that even though you're going to be striking fear in others, you're also going to be serving as an inspiration. Okay? When we went to help this loved one get an attorney, there was this liberation of them being able to I stood up for myself and I had somebody help me stand up for myself against someone who had been bullying them their entire relationship. You are not only standing up to the bullies and striking fear in them because you are protected and you have a whole team behind you, but you are going to inspire others to do the same. You are going to inspire others that they feel like their is in a vice or their heart is in a vice because of these exes or these coworkers or whoever. You are going to inspire them to pray, to enlist help. You are that inspiration to those that are dealing with their own roadblocks. You guys have been moving through barriers, barricades, challenges, setbacks, detours. You have been told no over and over and over again, and not right now, over and over and over again. It's like the butterfly trying to come out of the cocoon, and they're like, not right now. And you're like, I've been waiting for a real long time. When is it my time? You are unbreakable. And you are determined. And this is why you guys inspire others to be stubborn in that way, to not give up in that way. You are the sun. There are many things that you're going to be illuminating in this season, and it's going to be brutal. Okay, affirm it below. It's going to be lit. I'm serving brutal truth. Okay, I'm serving brutal truths here. And it's going to be a whole party. It's going to be a whole party. You're also going through upgrades. You're going through psychic upgrades with your intuition and your premonitions, how you see things clearly, and your discernment. You might be seeing some things you don't really want to see, but you're going to see them. Okay? Now, whether you guys use this tool as whether you're a teacher or you're just using it in your everyday life, you are getting some upgrades there. Thank you guys. Thank you, Fleet and Darcy. I appreciate you guys. The way that you perceive is shifting. I'm getting 111 and 1111. You guys could be a Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. Whoa. But yeah, I've been getting that there are some people that they keep trying to research you or dig up dirt on you. They keep trying to figure out how to bring discord or rock your happy home. I don't know. It hasn't been working out great for them though. You guys are unlocking main character energy, Leo energy. So you're going to be coming out. I'm telling you guys, people are going to be thinking you're acting really extra, but that's okay. Your spiritual awakening, your core beliefs are shifting, and everything is lining up just as it should. You are going from the pit to the palace. So this is going through like a crazy storm, and then getting on that boat, Six of Swords, and just feeling tired and grateful that you are being moved to calmer waters. Quadruple Scorpio. Thank you guys for the confirmations. Yes, Era, it's going to be lit. We have Daydreaming. Spirit wants you to keep daydreaming. The divine wants you to remember what you long for. Maybe you've been going through so much that you're not getting to be in that space of, oh, I would love to do this, or I would love to do that, or I'd love to manifest this, or I'm going to act as if this is my situation already. The divine wants you to remember what you long for, because it's going to come this year. Okay, we went through a whole year of craziness, and you need to get back to the drawing board of what you really long for, because that's coming in. Your home being the way that you want it, the dream home that you want, the dream relationship that you want. The divine is wanting you to close your eyes and keep remembering this, because when it comes in, you are going to be so grateful that you're going to remember every detail of how you manifested that, and you're going to be shook. Okay? You are going to have goosebumps. I think about this all the time. When I was little, I thought, oh my gosh, my perfect person is going to be like this and like that. And, not understanding the law of attraction when you're 8, not understanding the law of attraction when you're 10 or 12, but just watching Disney movies and thinking, oh my gosh, that's what the love of my life is going to be like. And now that I have that person, I'm like, oh, this is something I always longed for. I always daydreamed of. In very chaotic situations, that was my escape. Okay? If you guys used daydreaming as an escape in a very chaotic childhood or adolescence, I want you guys to drop a castle down below. Okay? Because what you want has staying power. That's why you're going through some of the things that you're going through. So when you do get those manifestations in, they can stay. They are on solid ground. It's not on sand. It's not here and then going away. It is here to stay. And you are prepared to have it. You will be prepared to receive it. Oh, yeah, I used to do that a lot. I used to daydream to escape what I was actually going through. Like, oh, this sucks right now and I'm hungry and there's no one watching me. But if I could have the life that I wanted, I would have a big kitchen and I would be able to bake all the time and I would have the perfect person. And like, the divine wants you to remember what you long for, what your wishes are, because they are coming in. They are coming in. Okay. We have values. You are going to be very aware of people's values right now. You're going through a shift on who you listen to, who you're receptive to, and who you're friends with, even who you're dating. As your core values are shifting, you're looking at the core values in others. You're not trying to judge them, but you're like, our core values don't align. There's too many differences. Okay. You're wanting to make sure that the 5 people that you're around the most are people that have those values, so you guys can continue to grow. Virginia, can you tell me if there's a troll in the chat? If you guys are new to my channel, which I know a lot of you guys are, when there's a troll in the chat, you just drop the banana. Okay? You drop the banana and you drop their username, and then I block them. Okay? Thank you, Rob. Thank you, guys. Okay, so that's what we do when there's a troll in the chat. Okay, so like say I'm channeling a message and I don't know what's going on. You just drop a bunch of bananas and then that makes me like see yellow on this screen. I look over here to my iPad and I'm like, oh, riddle me what? And then you guys drop their username. Okay, that's all you have to do. It's the safe emoji and then their name, and then I remove it. All I do is I click on their username and I see what do their other messages look like in this live chat and the other live chats, and I see if it has a similar tone of fuckery, and then I remove it. Okay? Like, because sometimes people are just having a bad day, and their messages will tell me that. Their messages, I will be able to see everything they've posted in anything of mine. In any live chat, I can click on anybody's name and do that and see, okay, are they always spamming? Are they always trolling? Or are they just having a bad day? And some people need to go have a bad day or go troll somewhere else. Okay, but I just wanted to explain that really quick because I just realized, wait, if nobody knew to do that, then we have a lot of new people in here, and that's okay because, you know, we explain it. I usually explain it like every couple of months. I don't do mods anymore because I want you guys to be able to enjoy the live chat. That's why I have it on restrictions. It's easier, I'm dropping stuff. It's easier to have it on restrictions, like a 2-week, 3-week, 4-week restriction where you have to be subscribed to 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks or longer. That way it filters out a lot of BS and everyone can enjoy the chat. I always feel bad when I have to have like the mods really modding in here. You feel me? But I have X mods in this chat and I appreciate you guys. Oh, you're good. Serena's like, I've been here since 2021 and I forgot. It's okay. It's okay. We have total disruption. What has been a total disruption in your life? This is what you've been focused on. Like, oh, how am I going to deal with this? This is the brutal truth of the risk that I need to take or the leap that I need to take. You guys have a lot of justice coming in. Like, it's about to be insane. Insane. Yeah, being a mod is work, especially over here. especially over here. It's just easier for me to filter out the craziness by restricting the live stream. Because when I don't have this live stream, when I don't have this live stream on restriction, it is bots, trolls, it's craziness. No one's enjoying anything. It's just not a good time. And I learned that lesson in 2021. Okay. I learned that lesson in 2021. Okay, we have parenthood. You guys could be going through a disruption in the way that you parent, or maybe wanting to become a parent. You guys could also be going through a disruption with best friends, because again, your core values are shifting. So maybe, I'm trying to think of an example, but like maybe you wanted to raise your children a certain way. And then you're like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore. So let me try to like, do something different and ease them into it. And maybe they're like freaking out, like, wait, what? Or maybe your ex is freaking out and they're like, wait, what? You are going to stand on the fact. You don't care who thinks you're doing the most. Okay, people could think that I'm doing the most, like, oh, she doesn't have mods. What? That's doing the most. No, I'm just going to stand on that because I know what works for me. You guys are aligning to the values that suit you, to the boundaries that suit you. And some people are going to be like, oh my gosh, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You're getting rid of things that are toxic or in the future can become more toxic. So you are also looking at things that are two-faced, people that are two-faced, anybody that you could have trauma bonded with, or anyone that is now a conflict of interest. You are serving the brutal truth. You are going to stand on that. Some people are not going to like it. Some people are not going to like that. For those of you guys that are influencers and light workers on social media specifically, you guys have people stalking your pictures and watching from afar, heavily spying and trolling your social media. Okay? So let's say you guys are on YouTube specifically. Okay? For all of my readers on YouTube specifically, this is just something you could do to help with the trolls and the whatever. You can put your live stream on restriction to where it's subscribers only, and you can customize it to how long somebody has to be subscribed to even participate in that live chat. That could be something that really helps you filter out the people that want to say crazy things about your appearance or how you're reading or how you're delivering messages or what you're channeling, and ain't nobody here for that. You guys could also get mods and then lay down rules. You guys could set your own boundaries and guidelines and put it in the chat. You guys can also, something that I like to do that works, because I know a lot of you guys are YouTubers, a lot of you guys are on social media or starting out. You can go into your settings on YouTube and you can block words. So that way, anyone in your comments that wants to use certain words, it will get flagged every time. Every time. Every time. That's why when you guys look at my comments underneath a video or a live stream, you only really see people trying to spam a book. You won't see anybody really getting away with spamming like being an impostor of me. Okay? That's like the best advice I could give you guys is putting your live chat on restriction to subscriber only mode and blocking certain words in your settings. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? So when they're trying to use the WhatsApp and they're trying to pretend that they're you and they're a reader, they're rarely going to get away with that with me because I know the keywords that they use and I put all those keywords in my settings. So I can filter out and it goes to a trash can of whatever there is they're trying to be, because they're not going to be me. Not today, Satan. Like, so some of these people think like, oh, who are they? They're kind of busy. They like won't pick up the phone. They won't answer my comments. They won't answer my text messages. You're just focused on other things. The brutal truth is you don't have time for them. Okay? The brutal truth is you do not have time for them, though there are a lot of people sprung on you and lurking. Okay, so people are trying to figure out right now how to mimic you, how to replicate what you're doing, but they just look phony and fraudulent. I don't know who this person is. This could be those of you that are on social media, or those of you where it's really competitive in your work arena. There are some people that have been trying to get into your social media. They're trying to get access. They're trying to look at pictures of your relationship. I'm channeling. They're trying to look at your relationship, your, like, what your family looks like, if you have children. They're freaking weird. These people are weird. They're also pocket watching you. I don't know. People are trying to press if, like, you're in love, how serious your relationship is. They're trying to peep what you're doing. They think their observations are silent, but you are very psychic. I don't know if they got the memo. I don't know if they got the memo, but you guys are very intuitive and you can hear their silent observations. They're not outsmarting you. Okay, they are not outsmarting you. Hold on, guys. You guys, look what came out. Look what came out. 818 in the chat. We have because you are busy becoming a student for the divine. Like, you're a student in other realms and everybody wants you in their realm so they can poke and pry and bully and push you around. And their hate is very loud. Their dislike or disdain for you is very loud. They could say like 2 words and you're like, that's stank attitude. That ain't gonna reside here. Okay, that is not going to reside here. You are a leader in any realm. Okay, so because you are an individual, you're extremely unique, you're just doing your own thing, people are lurking and they want to copy you. They're coming at you from fake accounts, especially. Okay, this could be a fake account on a dating app or a fake account on your just regular social media. Somebody that knows you is also trolling you because they're reminiscing over the past, like they didn't get to like get their revenge. They didn't get to do whatever it is that they wanted to do to you. So somebody here, they could also be a Scorpio, Leo, or Gemini. Whoever that person is, they're mad that you don't find them relevant. Okay. They're mad that they're old news and they're the ones sitting here, though they've tried to one up you many times. Okay, you guys are dealing with a couple people from your past that are lurking. Their life is stale. Their life is dusty. They've done everything to compete, compare, and bust their piggy bank to do so. This person could also be a parent, but they are super obsessed with you. I mean, in every capacity. They're obsessed with your relationship, how you parent. They're obsessed with how you dress, what you do for a job, how much money you're making. And so they're always watching your guys' social media. You guys could have trauma bonded with this person at one point. Their conflict of interest in your life now, this is what I'm channeling is, because this person is a conflict of interest now, like they could be a family member's ex or your ex or a job you don't work at anymore. Like, you don't talk to them anymore. They're two-faced. This person tried to cancel you. They tried to team up against you. They tried a lot of things in the past. You would never give them the time of day. But for some reason, you're supposed to know that you made the right decision because maybe you were feeling like, oh, I forgive them. Oh, that was a long time ago. Like, I could be cordial. No, no, no. We can forgive, keep cordial over there. You are going to be striking fear in people in this comeback, especially these people from the past. They are not going to know what hit them. These people are still trying to steal ideas from you. They're still trying to, they're still trying to steal from you. And they're still trying to manipulate children in your family or your community to not like you. You guys will tell me what that means in the comments. You guys are not going to be picking up the phone for them. Okay? But yeah, this person is definitely a conflict of interest for you to talk to. You wouldn't be talking to them anyways, but for some reason, they really want to be friends with you. They really want to act like everything's hunky-dory, and it ain't hunky-dory. Because you also peep what people from the past are doing. Not because you're trolling them, but because of this conflict of interest, you could be keeping them at bay or, making sure that they're over there staying in their lane. And what you've been peeping is they have not been staying in their lane. Riddle me what? This is why you're going to strike fear. These people that are old news that try to cancel you, they have not been staying in their lane. They've been acting big, bad, and bold behind the scenes that either you guys are good or they put you on a pedestal or it ain't like that. But they have been copying you. The threads from head to toe. Okay? They've been trying to copy photos, milestones, the way that you date, the way that your social media is. They are trying to replicate that. This person is sick. They cannot let go of the fact that you've one-upped them in every aspect of life. Rom, thank you for your donation. They cannot get over the fact that you've one-upped them in every area of life because you are an angelic, you're like this angelic wolf. I don't know. You're not the one. You are not the one to toy with. You are not the one. Spirit is saying it is a dead end. Them coming for you, it is a dead end. They can talk and talk and talk. They can cry and cry and cry. They can talk all day long. They are at a dead end. Okay? They are not going to make any progress trying anything with you. They are barking up the wrong tree. They are out of their league. They're out of the realm. They're just not even on the same level. They're nowhere near it. It is a dead end for them to continuously be pressed and obsessed over you. Okay? But this might be somebody that you have to deal with in the future. So that's why maybe you guys kind of keep an eye on them, especially if they're like an ex's family and you have to see them at, graduations, funerals, whatever you guys have to see them at in the future, to keep them all the way back. It's a dead end with you. Can't pick up, won't pick up. No, not now, not never. Okay? You also see that people that you've wanted to forgive, they haven't made any progress. They're pretending they're making progress, and you see right through it. Before, when you knew these people, it was before your spiritual awakening, and now that you're more intuitive and you're heavy in your discernment, you are not the one. Their mental games, their games in general, their conflicts that they try to create with you, they would never work today. They didn't even work then. Then maybe you were just crazy, and now you're crazy, intuitive, and you're still the wrong one. Okay, you're still the wrong one. Oh my gosh, I'm here for all of it. Creative, thank you for being a member of 2 months. I can't. These people allow past relationships to dictate and predict how their current relationship will be. They don't trust the people around them. And you guys have been peeping what they've been up to. And you're like, oh my gosh, they're still the same. It's been 5 years. It's been 8 years. And they're still doing the same old, same old. No, no. This is what you've just been, keeping an eye out. Like, let's say your families are going to have to see each other. Your children play sports together, whatever it is. You want to know what you're up against. And if you should even say hello. And you are seeing that is a dead end. They ain't made no progress. They can orbit around you. They can hover all they want. It's a dead end. It is a dead end. This person still wants to interact with you, and they try to with views and accounts via social media, stories, posts. They want to give you a false hope of reconciling like you would. Your comeback is going to have them on their ass. Okay? They're going to be on their behind like, oh my gosh, what just happened? Yeah, the collective's comeback is here. Then they're going to be sitting there with goosebumps like, oh my gosh, they're so inspiring. But they already busted their piggy bank open like 10 times trying to be you, better than you. It's like the movie My Best Friend's Wedding. She's like, I can be Jello. Oh my gosh, I can be Jello. You're never going to be Jello, okay? Listen, troll, you are, creme brulee, whatever. And the collective wants Jello. Okay? Even though I personally like creme brulee, okay? I don't know who decided to put creme brulee and Jello together, but that was what Julia Roberts said. And yeah, the collective, the community, the people have spoke, and they want Jello. They don't want creme brulee, okay? And she's like, I can be Jello. She's like, you're never gonna be Jello. Never. Never. I just can't. Maybe a Jello shot back in the day, but not, I'm sober now, but, creme brulee is amazing. Creme brulee is amazing, but not in this situation, okay? Not in this example. And these people, they just think they're better they're holier than now. They're very self-righteous. They're very narcissistic. And they try to act nonchalant, and there's nothing nonchalant about them. Lurking in the corner and trying to peep what you're doing and then copying it to the letter. That's the thing. They leave no room for the imagination. They copy what you do to the letter. To the letter. They're like, they have that. I'm going to go buy that. Oh, they wore it this way. One off the shoulder. Oh, I'm going to wear it off the shoulder. Okay. They wore their hair cocked to the side. Oh my gosh. I'm going to wear my hair cocked to the side. They're Looney Tunes. Sesame Street is real to them. Sesame Street is real to them. So in this comeback, you are going to remind people that they need to be sentimental they need to be sentimental. They need to lean into their discernment. You're going to teach people that common sense is really not that common. You are going to help people get back to love. You are going to help people turn lemons into sunshine. You are going to serve inspiration and the brutal truth. I would rather take somebody that is flawed than somebody that is self-righteous. Does that make sense? Okay. I would rather take somebody that says hey, I maybe used to be a little too cocky. I used to be a little bit arrogant, and I might still talk that way, but I'm just serving the brutal truth. I would rather have somebody serve me the brutal truth of who they are, because at least with the brutal truth, they're not trying to sidestep something. That's just who they are. Okay? If you guys have watched the show The Empress, oh my gosh, you guys have to watch that show. It's my favorite right now on Netflix. And in that show, they're in Austria. It's about the emperor and the empress in Austria. It's such a cute story. But basically, he's supposed to get engaged to the sister. And then he chooses the other sister because she leaves a lot to the imagination. She sees the world differently, and she's truthful. He would rather take somebody that is flawed, knows that they're flawed, or they say something and they blurt it out. It's brutal, it's honest, and they're like, oh, it's blunt. And then they correct themselves like, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I shouldn't have said that like that. And when you're around people that lie all the time for their own agenda, you want to be around somebody that serves it blunt. You feel me? So these other whoever's, they're never going to be Jello. Okay? They are never going to be Jello. You are going to serve blunt truth and show people that it is okay to be honest. You don't have to give everybody a whole guidebook on who you are, but you will serve it honest. And that's why people, like, you guys go against an institution. You guys go against a system being honest the way that you are. And this is what you're going to start standing on. I would rather be honest over here and go against this, but this is why people see you as a direct threat. And this is why you're on this spiritual training ground, learning how to be the best, the very best. You are part of a special force. You feel me? So we have three's a crowd. Somebody wants to abandon their responsibilities with you or their obligations. And they could be very infatuated with you. But they like to have their cake and eat it too. Whoever that is, they're getting a very stern talking to because you guys might be getting rid of somebody. Three's a crowd. They might try to hang another person over your head like, oh, I've been talking to Veronica too. So let me go see what Veronica's up to. They might get punched in the throat. They really should not. Okay, Rob, thank you so much for your donation. They might get punched in the throat though. Like, let's be so for real. But somebody, and I also have the Three of Cups here. Somebody in love is dealing with someone who acts infatuated one moment. They might be hot, cold, hot, cold. They try to make it look like, well, I'm dating other people. I'm not so serious. And you're going to take that cake they like to eat too, and you're going to shove it in their face. Okay? Because you're not going to have anybody at this time sabotaging your progress, even if they're real cute. This person could be real cute. Okay? They could be real cute. Somebody might feel like sabotaging a relationship due to their belief system. So you guys are working on your belief system, and we talked about that. But maybe you feel like, well, this person's never really going to understand me because now my belief system is changing. Maybe you were in a relationship and you went through an awakening, and now like you don't even resonate with this person anymore. So maybe you're sabotaging it to like, now this part is not for everyone, so only take it if it resonates. But maybe you're kind of like, oh, well, it's just not, they don't understand me. They think I'm weird. That could be with a family member, a best friend, or a person that you're dating. Or that could be vice versa, somebody that you're dealing with that feels like you just don't understand them, so they just sabotage everything. You are not going to put up with the trauma dumping. You're not going to put up with the clowning around. You're not going to put up with master manipulators. You're not putting up with any of it. I'm also getting a message that your timing is everything. You've been feeling lately like maybe your timing is off. And so you're really focused on yourself right now. And so everyone thinking that they can come pile on when you're real quiet, rogue, or gone, off the grid, they think like, oh, we can pile it on now. Like their timing is off. No, your timing is on. And what you're going to be doing is making sure that you're putting your needs first. You're really taking care of yourself, and you're going to be spiritually knocking out all of these Decepticons. Okay? You're feeling like a young grasshopper, a student. There's so much that you're learning. There's so much that you're taking in. You taking this time for yourself, or where you've been slowing down, you're learning so much about you. You are learning so much about you. If there was somebody that you were dating, somebody that was trying to like con you. Oh my gosh, confirmation. There was somebody that doesn't have to be a lover, but they were playing the field. They were entertaining other people and then coming back and acting like you were their best friend or you were their lover, but you didn't really feel like that because maybe the communication wasn't there. So maybe when they're with you, they're like, oh my gosh, you're my world. I love you. I love you. I love you. But they don't communicate the way that they should. So then when you're not with them, you're like, well, if they really felt that way, why wouldn't they text me? Why would they leave me on red? Why wouldn't they answer me? Like, it's like that movie, He's Just Not That Into You. They will call. They will look up 50 million Susies in the phone book looking for the right Susie. When you really like somebody, you will make time, even if you're bad at answering text messages, even if you're bad at answering the phone, you will make time for the people that you care about. So you're done believing whoever's lie this is. You're over it. Okay? And this has taught you to really pay attention to what people do, their actions. My Virgo friend sounds like him. Yeah, you guys can have a friend that you really care about and they never answer the phone. You're like, okay, like I'm A, just trying to make sure you're okay. And B, I'm just trying to have, a level of communication with you. I am getting that for a couple of you guys. And I know you guys will let me know in the comments. There are some people, if you're watching this to date, that you will not have around in your life in April. It could be one or two people. Because there's some type of illusion that you're going to break through. You thinking that you really need this person, that you really love this person. You're starting to see where there's a breakdown in the communication. And you're not just going to, you don't have time to chase this person to communicate with you. Okay? You're like, maybe you're already starting to see the cracks in this relationship. You're like, why am I chasing them? I'm just trying to make sure that they're okay. And I'm chasing them like, hello, I feel like a nuisance and a burden. I'm over it. I'm done. So you're really starting to slow your roll on chasing anybody. And I'm not saying that you were chasing them, but you know what I mean? Like being so concerned. Like, well, they're my friend, but they're not answering. And I know they've been dealing with depression. Let me, bust their door down. But you're not going to press the issue as much. Like, if they're not going to answer, they're not going to answer. And, they need to understand what a good friend you are and that you were trying. Okay? They continue to ghost the ghost. Hilarious. So, yeah, you guys are going to be on the rebound. That doesn't sound right. You guys are going to be pivoting and these people will have to rebound because you won't be anywhere to be found. They're going to have to sneak around and be like, oh my gosh, what have they been doing? Now they're not answering the phone. Now their phone is on silent. Now their phone is on do not disturb. You guys had some people on a pedestal. Now they're going to see what it's like to be second place or third or fourth or last. Okay, there were some people that they didn't know how good they had it. Bestie, you need to remind them. Bestie, you need to remind them how good they had it. Okay? If this is a friend where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm always taking them a coffee. I'm always making sure their relationship is good. But then they don't ever answer the phone for you. You're going to remind them. I want you to affirm it below. I'm going to remind them how good they had it here. Okay? Because you're going to put yourself back together. And they're going to be calling. And it's going to be leave a message at the beep. Collective is real busy right now. Okay? Real busy. Living their best life. The comeback season is here. And it's approaching. We can't pick up the phone. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's see what else we got for you guys. Ooh. Okay. You guys could have predicted a friend was going to be going through a breakup. You could have predicted somebody was going to be going through a breakup or a divorce. And it's happening. Maybe that's why they're not answering the phone. Let me stop talking so much shit. Maybe that's why they're not answering the phone. Okay? But still, you're still, okay, let me back it up. You're still going to be reminding these people that you're a good friend. Because if they were going through a breakup, why didn't they tell you? That just shows you that some people are trying to hide different aspects of your life when you are, in fact, a good friend. I got you, bestie. I got you. But yeah, you predicted certain friends going through certain things, and then they're trying to act like, I'm not trying to hide it from you. They were totally trying to hide it from you. Okay, let's see. I want to see. We got going viral. Ooh, I am getting that you guys are going to be popping up onto the scene, and people are going to be like, wait, who the frick is that? Who the frick is that? Okay, so you guys are going to be showing up on a completely different algorithm. You're jumping algorithms. What? I don't know what that means. But I think you guys get what I'm saying. You guys are not only going to jump timelines, but you're going to jump into other realms. You're going to jump into other algorithms that you are not normally in. That's got to mean good stuff, right? Like that you're doing good things. Okay. You are going to jump algorithms. You've been in this algorithm, like getting some attention, getting some recognition, getting some of your manifestations, and now you're about to be in some other algorithms. Like, I don't know. Wow. Yeah, get ready for that. Get ready for that. Whoa. Did you guys see that? Because when you do that, people are going to be losing it. They're going to be like, I've never seen this person before. I've never seen them before in my algorithm. Who the frick is this? Yeah. So this is like people thinking, this is like you thinking, oh, I'll only be in the entertainment algorithm. But you're like in the entertainment, the tarot, the spiritual, the law of attraction. You're in the fitness. You're like in all the algorithms, bestie. Like all of them. And now it's going to bring some more beef. Okay? It's going to bring more people that want to beef with you because they're like, they don't even belong over here. This is my corner of the internet. What are they doing here? I'm everywhere. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys are jumping algorithms. You are jumping timelines. You are jumping algorithms. You're taking action and you're going viral. You're going to be everywhere. Okay? You are going to be everywhere. Everyone thought you were down. They thought you got knocked out. They're like, oh, the heavyweight champ has been knocked out and they're going to be down for a little bit. So we might as well all team up together and try to take them and pile on. But no, you're back in this fight. You are back in the ring. So yeah, it's going to come with some new haters. This new algorithm is going to come with some new haters, but you're going to be more ready, more equipped, and more prepared. You feel me? Okay, let me finish up for you guys. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere. Those of you guys that are about to go viral, you guys are not going anywhere. This is a part of your legacy, okay? Whether it's Jello, the spiritual community, this is exactly where you're supposed to be, okay? You are going to be making predictions, or your predictions are coming true and your prayers are being answered. Affirm it below. My predictions are true. My prayers are being answered. And you guys are going to be serving up so much inspiration. People are going to be like, wow, they were in this algorithm all over here. They were in this category, and now they're over here and over here and over here. I can do that too. You guys are going to be giving people the chills, goosebumps, spiritual tingles, and showing them that, like, no matter where you come from, no matter where your beginning was, you can get there too. You can get there too. I love that. Okay. It's like your brutal and blunt truth is supposed to be heard in every realm and every algorithm. whether you really want to be there or not. I got Christ consciousness. The kingdom of heaven is within you. John Lennon. The kingdom of heaven is within you. And this is what people see in you. They're like, I don't know what that is, but that seems like heaven to me. That looks like a whole earth angel to me. So you're going to take all the pain and the hate and the evil eye and you're going to chuck it in the F it bucket. You're only going to accept the love. You're no longer going to put so much pressure on yourself. You're burying the hatchet with putting certain expectations on yourself, having to figure out so much in a short amount of time. Yeah, you guys are ready for blast off. Wow. Thank you, Rob. Thank you for all of your donations. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And then last but not least, we have Bart Simpson, Just Ride. And a lot of you guys know the rest. At least I'm on a path. Okay, when they're hating on you and they're like, oh my gosh, why are you over in this realm, on this timeline? Why are you over here? Well, I'm on my path and I'm just riding it out. Okay, third eye activated. Wow. Where's my shovel? We have completion. Last but not least, we have completion. So thank you again to you guys that watched last video. I don't know what happened with the resolution or what happened with the camera. I don't know what happened when it rendered the edit. Shannon, thank you so much. Oh, if you guys have Netflix, watch The Empress. If you guys like the type of shows that I like. If you know, you know the type of shows that I like. But yeah, you guys will love The Empress. It's only 2 seasons. It's only 12 episodes. It's so cute. I love it. And what else? But yeah, thank you to any of you guys that watched the last message. I don't know what happened when the edit rendered and I couldn't fix it and it was taking too long and I was like, I give up. Whoever needs to hear it will hear it. But nobody said anything about it. So I was like, did nobody notice? Maybe it's just my devices? I don't know. I don't know. You're welcome. Okay, so besties, let me see if I get any more dice. Ooh, okay. A lot is being revealed to you about karma, justice, enemies, and your core beliefs. You are going to give people the bull and the horns. Taurus. Told you guys, you are not the one to toy with. Would you toy with the Taurus when they were mad? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Okay, we got training wheels are off for you guys. I love it. Okay, let's see. If you guys made it all the way to the end of this message, let me know in the comments by dropping a lemon. Okay, and then also the spiritual assignment is, have you watched The Empress on Netflix? Do you want to watch it? Have you watched it? Let me know the tea. Because I love talking to you guys about shows. It's like my favorite thing. And shows and music. And I think that's it. Yeah. You know what the brutal truth kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of Spencer and Heidi. A lot of people don't like them. If you guys know, you know. If you're on TikTok. But a lot of people don't like Spencer and Heidi. I've always liked them because I feel like Spencer is the perfect villain. He's the perfect, like, bad boy, and he loves his wife. Rides for his wife. If you guys are on the up and up with what's going on with Spencer and Heidi, drop a heart down below in the comments of this live stream. Because I've been listening to her songs on repeat. I'm like, I'll support. And I had a friend that just sent out, we were getting donations together for care packages for LA, and I hope you guys are safe no matter where you are in the world. There's a lot of things going on, and I just hope that you guys are safe. Yes, based on a true story. Yeah, I love it. It's a fan. Oh, thank you for the fantastic reading. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I love the first couple episodes of The Empress. Like I'll watch them over and over and over again. Like when I'm getting ready, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so cute. Can you tell like I've never had Netflix? Can you tell like I've on like 2 weeks of having Netflix? You love The Hills. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Spencer. And I'm like, I get it. But he still chose to be the villain. He still chose to get a paycheck. And I know some people can think like they're thirsty, they're this, they're that, but I've always liked them and I'm rooting for them right now. The fact that her music, they wasted every dollar, every dime they had to make an album 15 years ago, and it didn't get no play, it didn't get no action, and now it's at the top of the charts. Like, and I've been listening to like two of her songs on repeat, and my last two reels or shorts on YouTube played her music. And I just think it's great when we all support each other. And wherever you are in the world, you're going to be serving it hot, blunt, sharp. Your words are going to be breaking bones. Keep putting yourself together. You deserve this time. It doesn't matter who teams up against you because you have a spirit team unlike any other. You guys might have had to grieve the loss of a lot of loved ones like me, but understand that makes your spirit team even stronger. The ancestors that watch over you. You are not the one. You are not the one to play with. Okay? Yeah, you should watch it. Ozark is another good one on Netflix. Oh, I need to watch that. I know, I miss Laguna Beach too. I miss that show. Like, they should get their own show. They should give them a show. Like, at least test it out and see if it's good. And then, like, all the people from the other shows can, like, come visit them if they want to. Maybe they're not friends anymore. I don't know. I better go. My cameras are dying. My iPad's dying. It's all dying. But I will see you guys in the next one. Drop your lemons down below if you made it all the way to the end of the video. And then let me know if you guys are watching The Empress on Netflix or if you've already watched it. And let me know what you think about the Heidi Spencer situation and, you know, the LA fires and the music. And if you have an opinion about it, I want to talk to you guys about it. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, duh. You do not want to miss out. We have a big, giant, huge giveaway at 100K subscribers. Thank you again for your guys' support. And thank you guys for giving me the time and space while I grieve the loss of a loved one and deal with some other personal issues. I just thank you, thank you, thank you guys. Thank you for your prayers and your love and your beautiful comments. Just thank you guys. It means the world to me and it doesn't go unnoticed. And I hope that you guys are all well. And I'm you guys my love and my prayers. Bye, guys.